Uh-uh. No. Let me see. Let me get Johnny's number right now. Nuh-uh. Calling me, talking that yak. I gotta go live. I'm trying to go to sleep. Johnny calling me, talking smack and boxing. Nah, man. Nah. Nope. Ain't gonna do it. Hold up, man. Let me get this number. Yeah, Johnny. Calling me, talking yak, talking smack. I'm gonna call you right back. Hold up. Okay. Let's go. I can't sleep without Johnny calling, talking smack. Hold up, man. Yo, what up, Johnny?
What's going on? What's going on, TDub?
Yeah, man. Hey, Johnny. I just went live real quick. I was laying down when you called me earlier. And then you started talking that smack about Pacquiao versus Garcia, Keith Thurman, Floyd Mayweather. Johnny, what's going on, man? First of all, guys, Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good, and I want everybody to know to come to this channel even after this is uploaded, because this was truly spur of the moment. Because I wasn't even gonna go live, and I told Johnny, I said, "Listen, Johnny, listen, man, you talking so much smack, I gotta get up and go live." But what's going on, Johnny, man? What's on your mind, champ?
Not much, bud. What we want to see is what? Thomas fight what's the dude who took
UGAS?
We want Thurman to fight him. The dude who took Pacquiao's belt. He had to forfeit his belt.
So, all right. You know, I think that'd be a pretty good fight. I think Thurman versus UGAS would be a good fight. But listen, man, I got Thurman winning. I think Thurman, even though he lost to Pacquiao, I think his speed and footwork and power, I don't think he's going to stop UGAS, but I think he'll get that belt if you fight him. What do you think?
But he want to fight Earl Spence.
I know, but I know. Listen, ever since Earl Spence has proven that he can sell pay-per-views, and now he has 2 belts and trying to line up a 3rd one, everybody wants to fight him. Who doesn't want to fight him? That's a welterweight.
Yeah, everybody want to fight the money fighter. Everybody want to fight him.
Now, Johnny, you were talking a whole lot of smack before I went live. What were you talking about? Floyd Mayweather versus Amir Khan. Do me a favor. Tell the people why Floyd Mayweather should come back and fight Amir Khan now, after Amir Khan just lost to Terrence Crawford.
Well, I think this is an opportunity. He should take that fight because he could beat Amir Khan very easy. You know that's an easy fight. Now, if Amir Khan wins, he'll shock the world, bitch. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? He should take that fight. Because Amir Khan that's lost to what? Terrence Crawford? That's who lost his last fight to Terrence Crawford, right?
Right. But Johnny, if Floyd Mayweather come back and fights Amir Khan, who just got his ass Danielson waxed on and waxed off by Terrence Crawford, who will give him credit for beating Amir Khan?
What would give Amir Khan a chance to beat Floyd?
No. If Floyd Mayweather come back and beat somebody coming off of a loss, who would give him credit for that beating somebody coming off a loss?
Well, they're going to talk bad about him, which that's fine.
So then why come out of retirement for
it? People talk bad about him all the time. So
Johnny, you talk bad about him, Johnny. You talk bad about him.
Huh?
You talk bad about him.
Like, people who hate Floyd, they talk bad about him.
So if they talk bad about him, why would you come out of retirement and fight a guy to give them ammunition to talk about him?
But that would be a good fight. Him and Triple G, that'd be a good one. Triple G versus Floyd, that'd be a good one.
Johnny, listen, man. I think you just telling me stuff for shock value. You saying that Floyd Mayweather who started his career. What was it, guy? Was it 130? See, 30,
Triple
35,
G.
40, 47, 54. Yeah, I believe Floyd Mayweather started his professional career at 130. Triple G started his professional career at 160. Triple G
At
has never
160.
moved up in weight ever. Floyd Mayweather moved up 5 divisions. Why would Floyd Mayweather taking on Triple G be a good fight for Floyd?
See, you know, if Floyd wins, he shocks the world. He beat Triple G. He shocked the world.
But why fight Triple G though? But why? Like, why would he
Huh?
come out of retirement and fight somebody at a weight class that he never weighed in his life?
Um. Well,
See?
I don't think he's gonna do it though. I don't think he's gonna do it though. You know what I'm saying?
But think about here's my thing, right? Floyd Mayweather started his career around 130 pounds. Throughout his career, he has moved up in weight 130, 135, 140, 147, 154 pounds. When he fought at 154, he didn't even weigh 154 at 154. And he went up there and won. Triple G started his professional career at 160. And throughout his career, he has never moved up. And when Andre Ward, who I believe at the time was 168 pounds,
Yeah.
Andre Ward said this: Triple G,
Well,
let's
that's
split
not
it
the world
50-50 and let's meet at 164 and fight. Triple G didn't want to go up to fight him 4 pounds. Why should Floyd go up and fight this man at 160?
Well, Triple G should have fought Andre Ward, which I agree with you that. I don't know why he didn't take that fight. You know what I'm saying?
I know
don't why. He
why.
didn't take that fight,
I
though.
know
You what I'm
why.
saying?
I know why. Because he would have got his ass kicked. He
I
would
don't
have
know why
took
he
that
didn't take that fight. He
L.
should have took that fight.
Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, like, Floyd Mayweather is honestly, he's a small welterweight. He never was a 154 pounder. There's no way he can be 160. There's just no way. Now he has more skills than Triple G, but after a while, you know, you know, it's just sometimes it's just too much. Like let's see, Jamel Charlo might got more skills than Deontay Wilder, but if Jamel Charlo went up to heavyweight and fought Deontay Wilder, God rest his soul, it'd be the last fight he'd ever have. Weight class actually matters. The real question is, how come Triple G has never ever moved up? Ever! And I mean ever. Tony Malone in the building, what's up, champ? Why has he never ever moved up ever?
Well, Triple G did beat Curl Book, though. He did beat him that. Give him that credit, though, Trey.
Yes, I give Triple G credit for beating a guy that was 2 weight classes below him. Johnny, that's like me being in 12th grade, beating up on an 8th grader. Johnny, should I get credit as a senior beating up on somebody in 8th grade? Do I get credit for that? Do I like, oh yeah, I'm a good fighter. I'm a senior. I just punched a not on a 12th grade. I'm an 8th grader. Should I get credit for that?
Oh, I hear you now. But Triple G do want that match again. Carmelo, he does want that match, Trey. He does want that.
Hold on. Who won what? And shout out to my boy, Tone Malone, won in the building. Who won that matchup, Johnny? Johnny, I can't hear you, man. It sounds like you walking through a storm, champ.
So,
What are you doing, Johnny? Triple B a coward. What's up, man? What's up, Sean? What's up, man? Terran Sports Talk. What's up, champ? Man, listen, man. I don't know what my boy Johnny doing, but my boy Johnny said that Floyd Mayweather at the tender age of 43 should come out of retirement. Johnny, are you there, Johnny? Johnny.
Yeah.
All right, I want to make sure you hear me before I talk to the people because I want to make sure I'm quoting you right. You said Floyd Mayweather should come out of retirement at 43 and he either should fight Amir Khan, who is coming off of quitting versus Terrence Crawford, or he should fight Triple G, who never moved up in his life. Listen, Triple G never got a bump bid. If he did get a bump bid, he only slept at the bottom because he never wanted to move up. He just wanted to stay at one space, and listen, you want Floyd Mayweather to move up to 160 and fight Triple G, but Triple G won't even fight people at 160. He won't fight Demetrius Andrade. He won't fight Jamal Charlo. I thought he got beat by Derevyanchenko. The only person he won is Canelo. He is treating Canelo like Marsha from the Brady Bunch. Canelo, Canelo, Canelo.
Canelo. He does want that fight with Canelo bad. He does want that fight bad.
But John, listen.
Like, Deontay Wilder want that fight with Tyson Fury is bad.
But here's the thing though, is that Triple G,
He's gonna be fighting Anthony Joshua.
I mean that may happen in either way. Fury versus Joshua, Fury versus Wilder, Joshua versus Wilder. Those three are the biggest name in definitely heavyweight division for sure, and three of the biggest in the sport of boxing. So no matter how you play that merry-go-round, it's always an interesting matchup and it's a big fight. But when we're talking about Triple G at 160, he doesn't want to fight Jamal Charlo, who was ordered by the WBC to fight him, and he didn't do it. And he doesn't want to fight Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade had a belt at middleweight. Triple G did not have a belt because Canelo beat him and left Triple G with some suspenders. And I'm talking about them old suspenders too. And Demetrius Andrade said, Triple G, fight me. I will give you a shot at my title. And Triple G said no. So why should Floyd Mayweather or anybody give Triple G anything when he's trying to pick and choose his battles? If he's not fighting Canelo, he's trying to fight somebody that nobody know and win. John, let me ask you a question, Johnny. Do you know who Steve Rose is?
Who?
Exactly. Steve Rose. Who? Steve Rose. Exactly. There's somebody that most people don't know. And Triple G picked to fight over Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade.
So I think he should go against Charlo.
He won't do it. He's been ordered. He's been ordered to do it. But for some reason...
Why did Triple G want to pitch Carmelo?
Man, Triple G just trying to chase. He's just trying to chase money and possibly try to beat him. Sean Turin Sports Talk 726 says, why would Mayweather come out of retirement at 43 years old and move up to 160 to fight Triple B, who's done nothing in the sport of boxing?
Nothing in the sport of boxing.
Johnny, he hasn't done nothing in the sport of boxing, Johnny. I'm being honest. He hasn't. Listen, well, early on, he did do something and make a name for himself by racking up some knockouts and beating people. But Johnny, when it come down to actually having real competition in the sport, he's not fighting them guys. He only want to fight one person. It's Canelo. Now, he did have a couple tough fights. I'm not going to take that from him. I thought Danny Jacobs fought him in a very, very tough fight. I thought Derevyanchenko, who I favored Triple G to win, but Derevyanchenko actually I thought won the fight. And of course, Canelo fought him 2 times. But outside those names, and beating up on a welterweight, Kell Brook, he doesn't want to fight the guys who are considered top dogs in his division. Think about it. He didn't fight Demetrius Andrade. He didn't fight Billy Joe Saunders. He didn't fight Jamal Charlo. The only person he wants to fight is Canelo. Why should Floyd Mayweather give him a shot?
Did he call off Floyd? Thurman called off Floyd, and Floyd didn't do it.
I think Floyd at 43 years old, I think he should stay retired. I don't think he has no business as good as he was in his prime. And he was honestly, arguably the best. And I say arguably because people can argue he is and they can argue he's not. But he's definitely in those talks of the upper realm of fighters. But at 43 years old, Father Time's catching up with everybody. Father Time slows you down. Think about this, Johnny. I'm not no 43 years old. I'm not even... Johnny, you said it yourself. The old TDub, he was crazy fast, super fast. Didn't you say that?
Y'all did say that.
Right. And now, even though I am still an excellent fighter, have I slowed down some?
You slow down some?
I'm saying because you say the old TDub was probably the best TDub, right?
The old TDub got the fuck up a lot of people.
right. So like you said, the old TDub, me who's on the phone, back in the day, I used to have people didn't even want to get in the ring and spar me. But now that I'm a little older, people want to spar me. Now I still can handle these guys, but they're not as afraid to spar me anymore. Why is that?
They think you don't have it. They think you lost your touch in the ring.
Because I slowed down a little. Father Time is catching up with me. Now if Father Time's catching up with me, and I'm not Floyd, can Father Time catch up with Floyd Mayweather? That he's not the same no more, and he can possibly lose to somebody who he probably wouldn't have lost to in his prime?
See, that's like you fighting Chris. That's like you fighting Chris.
I'm not going. Man, my nasals stopped up. But here we go, Johnny.
Chris got no chance with you. None.
But here we go. Let me do this. Let's move on to another one you said, right? You said, let's talk about Pacquiao. What about Pacquiao that was on your mind? Again, guys, this was a spare in the moment live. I was laying on my couch with the fan on. I got both my nostrils stopped up. It's all cool. And Johnny called me. Johnny's my really good friend. And we talk boxing, we bet boxing, we debate, and it's fun. But Johnny was talking way more smack before I went live. But I was like, Johnny, I said, I gotta go live, man. I said, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna make a thumbnail. I don't care, I'm gonna time it. I'm gonna title it something. We're gonna go live and talk it. You were saying, what were you saying about Pacquiao? What else were you talking about? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence Jr.? What's on your mind, Johnny?
Yeah, the Terrence Crawford faces Sean Porter. That'd be a good one.
I want that. You know what? We ain't gonna argue. I agree. A guy from the chat, Sean Turner Sports Talk, says all Triple G fights have been mostly bomb bashes, saying he's fighting bombs. People that should be shaking cans on a corner, holding up cardboard and a magic marker.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. And then, okay. And then, we got Pacquiao want to fight Floyd.
Johnny, of course Pacquiao wants the Floyd fight because Floyd fight brings lots of money, and Floyd fight gave him a loss. And Pacquiao, listen, I respect Pacquiao. Pacquiao's a hell of a fighter. At his age, probably around 41, listen, he are going on 42 now. Pacquiao can fight. Like, Pacquiao has skills. But remember, he got his title stripped because he didn't want to fight anybody in the top 10 in his division. Let me catch you up. Manny Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman for the Super WBA title. That was about 2 years ago. And ever since that fight, You haven't heard Manny Pacquiao fight anyone. We heard about he was trying to make a fight with Danny Garcia. He was trying to make a fight with Mikey Garcia. This is what we was hearing. We talked about Earl Spence Jr., but most people believe that, nah, he's not going to fight Earl. And he didn't fight any one of them guys. Like, Mikey Garcia is ranked like number 4, number 5 in the Super WBA. Manny Pacquiao didn't fight him.
Mike Garcia, though.
Hey, listen, Johnny, Pacquiao has been fighting at 147 longer. And I'm being honest. I think Mikey Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao is very similar to Manny Pacquiao versus Juan Manuel Marquez. Even though Pacquiao has a speed advantage and possibly a power advantage at 147, it could be an interesting fight. I'm just saying. Hopkins was 43 when he beat Tarver. Listen, man.
He could have fought Thurman again.
Thurman wants that fight, but he lost his title now. Let me answer Sean's message. When you talk about boxing, every fighter age differently. For Bernard Hopkins, George Foreman, and a few of these guys, they was able to compete, in their 40s. There are way many guys, or more guys, that was not able to do it in their 40s than those fighters that are 40 and actually did it. That's why you only can name a handful that did it, but you can name a Schindler list long of ones that did not do it. Boxers age in their lower 30s or mid 30s, 34, 35. Boxers on average, not the exceptional ones, but on average, something tends to slow down and they fade. Even Manny Pacquiao, to me, I think Manny Pacquiao is able to hold on to some things longer than Floyd Mayweather. In their prime, Floyd was better. But as they're aging, and I haven't seen Pacquiao in the ring lately, but from last time I saw Pacquiao and last time I saw Floyd, even though Floyd is his senior by 2 years, Pacquiao seemed to be able to hold on to speed a little bit better. I think Floyd Mayweather is slowing down. I think he's slowing down a little bit. His timing. I don't think a prime Floyd Mayweather would have ever got caught by an uppercut by Conor McGregor. Ever.
Yeah, he won't. You will. You right.
Think about in that Conor McGregor fight versus Floyd Mayweather. Conor McGregor hit Floyd Mayweather with a left uppercut. Those are shots that fighters dream about. Getting on Floyd.
He was playing with him. Floyd was playing with him.
Playing with a fighter is different than letting a fighter uppercut you. Johnny, when have you ever went into not even a real fight, but a sparring match and let somebody uppercut you?
I don't think that in many years I never let somebody uppercut me in no sparring match.
Which means, do you think Floyd, playing with Conor McGregor or not, did he let Conor uppercut him?
I think he did.
Okay.
He was playing with him.
Okay. Well, how about this?
Yeah.
How about this?
Yeah.
Pacquiao lost his title. Now, UGAS, the reason that UGAS got Pacquiao title, because Pacquiao had a super title, and UGAS had a regular title. The super title is the real main title. But when they stripped Pacquiao, what they did was give it to the next person in line, which is UGAS, because he had the regular title. So now Ugas has been elevated to super champion. Pacquiao has been removed from super champion, and now Ugas has the belt. Ugas is a good fighter, good counter puncher, counter fights at a steady speed sometimes, but he's a good fighter. Question is, will Ugas fight Manny Pacquiao next? Will Ugas fight Keith Thurman next? Because Keith Thurman said, listen, Ugas, before you fight Earl Spence Jr., people want to see you win the belt for real. Because when somebody gives you a belt, you don't get respect from that, Johnny. You don't get respect when somebody's giving it to you. You get respect for something you earn. And since Ugas was given that belt, Keith Thurman said, don't fight Errol Spence Jr. now. It won't be a big enough fight. But if you fight me first, who is proven, who is a unified champ, whose name still can fill seats in a sport of boxing in the welterweight division. If you fight me next, Ugas, and you beat me, then it makes the title shot versus Errol Spence Jr. that much more. And I agree. But the thing I disagree with, I don't think Ugas beat Keith Thurman. What are your thoughts?
Let me tell you something. We might see the rematch. The rematch. Earl Spence versus Sean Porter.
That's possible. Because Sean Porter is mandatory for Earl Spence Jr. and he's also mandatory for Terrence Crawford. Ow! Wee! Johnny. What do you think about Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford? What happens? Who wins and why?
See, ever since Thurman came off with that loss with Pacquiao, he has something to prove. You know what I'm saying? He has something to prove. So he's trying to get back on the throne and everything. You know what I'm saying? So he almost made a comeback and won that fight against Pacquiao. I guess the knockdown by Pacquiao is the reason why Pacquiao won that fight.
I know, but who wins between Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford?
Sean Porter. That's a good one. That's a good one, though.
Oh, Johnny, I got to tell you about a fight that you got to go back and watch, man. I missed it live, but there was a fight. It was on ESPN. A dude named Oscar Valdez taking on Miguel Burchelt. Holy smoke, Johnny. I don't know if you know these two guys, but oh my God, Johnny, it was a good fight. It was an upset, and it was a knockout that literally came out of nowhere. You have to go back and watch Valdez versus Burchelt. Jeez, man. I'm telling you, man, Johnny. Oh, I might what I might have to do, we might have to meet up. I might have to do a live reaction with you watching that fight. Burchelt, from what I heard, most people thought he was going to win. Huh?
And Pacquiao, he don't think he could beat the top 10 fighter. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's afraid to fight them 10 fighters. He could have fought Thurman again. He could have fought Dan Garcia. I think he could have. The two options could have been for him right there.
Let's see. You know what? Let me do this. I know it changed, but I'm gonna look up WBA boxing rankings. I'm gonna look it up right. Hold on, Johnny. Now I know it changed a little, but let's see. Cruiserweight, middleweight. Let's do. Where's welterweight? Lightweight, superweight, welterweight. Okay. Let's see.
But yeah, it's a lot of good fights. It's a lot of good fights to choose from, right?
Hold on. Here we go. Now, but the WBA they did make Manny Pacquiao champion in recess. Basically, what I think that mean is that Pacquiao could come back, but he would have to fight UGAS in order to get his title back. But outside of but here's some people that some name recognition people that Pacquiao could have fought just to keep his title. He could have fought Ugas. He could have fought Virgil Ortiz Jr. He could have fought Jamal James. Jesse Vargas again, believe it or not. Could have fought Jesse Vargas. These are names that you know. And he wanted to fight Conor McGregor, and he wanted to fight Ryan Garcia, but he didn't. Neither one of them fights seemed to be planning out. But what else you got, Johnny? What else smoke you got? What else smoke you got? Bring the smoke, Johnny.
The smoke?
Because when you call me, you know, like when you call me talking about boxing, like I'm saying, guys, if you just not joining the chat, this is TDub. Whatsblazing sports. I am live with my good friend Johnny. We talk boxing, we talk football, we talk sports because we know what we're talking about. And then a lot of times, we debate, we agree, we debate. And I was laying down and Johnny called me, and he started talking about Floyd, Pacquiao, and just boxing. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get up. Since everybody in the house is asleep, which is the best time for me to go live, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go live. And I'm about to talk this boxing with Johnny. Now, Johnny, I want to get back to this, Johnny. Who wins between Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford? Sean Porter wants to fight. He wants it now. It's like that old commercial. It's my money. I want it now. And Sean Porter, like, it's my title shot, and I want it now. Why does Sean Porter want it so bad now? And who do you think wins that fight?
Well, Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford, that's gonna be a good fight. So let's see if Terrence Crawford can take the pressure. Earl Spence couldn't take it. So
Earl Spence took it and won. It was tough though. It was a dog fight.
It was tough for Earl Spence, but he pulled it off with a lucky punch.
Can Terrence Crawford take it? Can Terrence Crawford take a Sean Porter bringing that smoke like a chimney? Can he take it?
Let's see. We're going to find out. See if Terrence Crawford can take that pressure. And he can deal with it. We just got to find out.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, okay.
If he can't take it, he's in trouble.
All right. Hey, you know what? I think that's it, Johnny. I think we cooked long enough. That I can get ready and go for bed. But let me do this, guys. Before we go, I am going to be trying to do regular videos with my boy Johnny. Johnny could have his own YouTube, man. Johnny, that's my boy, man. So look out for him. When I put Johnny name in the title, click on it. Me and Johnny gonna cook out, and we're gonna talk some boxing, man. And we might venture off to some other sport. We're gonna talk some boxing. But Johnny, man, anything else you want to say to the people, man?
Well, it's some good fights out there.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the good fights and see what happens, and see what kind of fights going down, and see what kind of fights and what kind of shocking fights and the matchup.
There it is. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate it. Hit me up tomorrow, champ.
All right, you do the same.
All right. Guys, listen, man, that's my boy Johnny, man. And again, guys, if you're new to the channel, I talk boxing with my boy Johnny. Some of you guys, if you don't know, Johnny does have autism. So if he sounds or says something a little bit different, guys, please understand he has autism, and just understand and respect and just be admired on how well he can communicate effectively, efficiently, to be able to hold his own and talk and smack with me online. I have nothing but respect for Johnny, and it's going to stay that way. Knowing where he's coming from, knowing where he's at, and where his head at, and where he's want to go. So I'm going to continue to do video with Johnny. Sometimes Johnny, He didn't say everything in this video that he said before we went live. Before we went live, because Johnny, even though he has autism, he likes to pick on me. He calls me, TDub, said, talk about boxing, and he'll just say something crazy, right? I heard Manny Pacquiao finna fight. Something's like, come on, no, he's not, Johnny. Then how come Floyd Mayweather don't come out? How come Floyd Mayweather don't do this? I'm like, oh man, Johnny talking that smack. You know what? He talks so much smack. I'm like, okay, how about this, Johnny? And he wasn't even talking smack for me to go live. He was just talking smack to rile me up, right? To rile me up. When we went live, because I told him I'd do it live, I don't think he was as riled up as, or trying to get me riled up as he normally is when it's just me. Humble beginnings in the building. What's up to the humble one? What you doing? What's happening with you? This is your boy TDub. You know me. I'm always back at it like a crack addict, giving you boxing geek this work, making it do what it do better yet. What it does, man. I haven't been like I said, I didn't get a chance to go live today. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna go live today. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I did want to go, but because of my work and I missed my lunch period, I'm like, well, because I want to talk about these fights over the weekends. Valdez, versus Burchelt, Adrian Broner, taking on Santiago. I want to talk about that, right? Remember, that's hot news. Everybody that's talking boxing is talking about that. They're either saying he was gifted a win or Broner earned a win. They're talking about how Burchelt got beat. Valdez versus Gervonta Davis. Valdez versus Shakur. That's nothing but smoke right there. But I was so goddamn busy with my... Listen, and honestly, I can't get mad about it. Shit, that's the work to pay my bills, right? Talking boxing, which I love talking boxing. This is not my 9 to 5. I wish it was, but it's not my 9 to 5. So my 9 to 5 comes first. Gotta pay the bills, keep the kids fed. You know how it is. Keep the lights on, even though they're off right now. But off because I turned them off. Not like off like TDub ain't pay the bill off. But like I said, man, shout out to my boy Johnny. Thank you for calling. I'm making talk a little bit about tonight, but I definitely want to get into it tomorrow, right? I want to get into it tomorrow. Maybe more will develop about Valdez, right? Versus Tank Davis. How does he fare? Shakur Stevenson, young guy. How does he fare? What's going to happen to Burchelt? Can he bounce back? The world may never know. Until then, guys, I appreciate it. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I get it. Apologize for just going live, just on the humbug. But listen, when Johnny talking smack, and I can get off my couch that I sleep on more than my bed because TDub is getting old. I have a bad back. I have scoliosis. But listen. People don't understand, and this is how I come up. So I'm gonna get back to boxing, but the way I'm so proud of myself, because from having scoliosis and disc problems, and muscle problems in my back that always spasm, severe arthritis in my neck and my back, you guys wouldn't believe that TDub, put himself through college, played college football, defensive back. Ran a 4.43 40. When I found out about my issue when I was in middle school, they didn't want me to play football no more. When they did that, I stopped bringing it up. I just pretended everything was good. As long as they didn't do an X-ray, I didn't bring it up. TDub doing boxing, winning, never lost in boxing, never lost. Shreveville, I think it's you and Shreveville. They got a lot to catch up. We back. Where have you guys been, humble beginners? I did a video this weekend covering Adrian Broner. And like I say, I pay homage to Adrian Broner because that was the fight. That's my biggest video to date. That video right now is probably like 880,000 views, right? That's my biggest video. But I was talking during that stream. I was saying, I like, you know what, man? I remember, right? Just maybe a year or so ago, my whole chat room used to be different. It used to be different, right? Humble Beginners was there, but she was Jennifer A. Sri Valet was there, and there was a guy named PG-113, and I, he was a Mexican American, and I like PG-113 a lot. Reminds me of a story that I did about PG-113. I'm going to see if I can do it justice. I do have it uploaded because I freestyle, right? PG-1 was throwing shade on me in the chat room. And like something about, was that a girl or was that a guy, right? So I was like, PG-1, my man. I said, because PG-1 was a retired Mexican American. I think he was an engineer, but he was retired, right? And I know I'm going to butcher it, but I'm going to try it, right? I was like, PG-1 came to me like, TDub, my man. Damn, I said, my man. It's no good. Like, what's wrong, PG-1? I said, you don't like the show? He said, no, man, your show's good. He said, it's fucked up, TDub. It's fucked up. I said, what? He said, okay, TDub. I went to the club. I had 3 Long Island iced teas, TDub. I haven't had poutine pie in 3 years. I haven't seen the split in 3 years. Banana. And then TDub. There she was. On the dance floor, TDub. Shaking it and grooving with the best. So I pushed up on her, TDub. I pushed her from the back. I grabbed her ass with both hands, TDub. With both hands. I'm like, okay. And then the lights came on. I'm like, okay, what? She was a he, TDub. So I thought that was pretty cool, man. I made that shit up on the fly. I know I didn't do it justice though, because I made it on the fly then too. But I'm like, last time I heard from PG-1, he told me he was sick, right? Talked to him a little bit. And then I never heard from him again, right? So, me, TDub, right? Whatsblazing the sports, trying to grow the channel 6,000, pushing 7,000, trying to get 7,000, right? But I think about the people that always been there, right? I think about Jennifer A, Shreveville A, PG-1, Expert Genius, my girl Poetic Kale, shout out to Poetic Kales. I think about my people, man. So on the road, getting money in the big rig again. Yes. Much support. Let's get it. Got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. All right, guys, but listen, man. Let me, Tito got to get some sleep. I went live talking this yak with Johnny, which is my boy. Listen, guys. I'm going to do videos with Johnny. Johnny has autism, but he's functional. Johnny likes to talk smack with me. So I'm going to talk smack with Johnny. But me and Johnny have an understanding. So when you see us going back and forth, just know we have an understanding and we talk and text. Well, more talk several times throughout the day. That's my boy. He has autism. I'm not going to let anybody mess with him, make fun of him, because I respect him. Even though sometimes he might say things a little bit different, I respect him. A lot of times he's on point. Sometimes with this whole Floyd Mayweather coming out of retirement, fighting Trooper G stuff, I don't know where he's at with that. It's like if he playing darts, he throwing a dart, he missing the whole dartboard, but he turned that pool table next to it up. Dart in the corner pocket. But all right, guys, TDub, do me a favor, guys, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Sharing is also encouraging. And remember, guys, next video, if you want to support the channel, the easiest way is smash a like. Subscribing. If you want to go over and beyond, you want to help the channel grow, you can also Cash App, which I prefer because Cash App pays me 100%, and that's Whatsblazing. And I was trying to do your name like I did the last video, Ex-Virginians, Bob Boxing Talk, Glenn Singleton. They all came through. Plus, my boy O.I. Boxing came through on the Super Chat. Super Chat is great. I love them. But YouTube takes 30%. Humble beginners, we back. We promise we the same energy boxing. Let's get it. And guys, until tomorrow, I'm gonna keep the same energy. I'm gonna go get me some from my nose because I can't breathe out of it. I've been taking deep breaths, struggling while I'm talking to you guys. But I love boxing, man. Like I literally, you guys don't get it. See, some people do boxing, and don't get me wrong, I do it for the same reason they do it. The main reason, you want to get money, you want to build your brand, you want to take something and grow it, right? I want to grow Whatsblazing the sports. I would love to tour and get it big enough to even hire people. I'm a long ways from that, but I would like to. But I actually love boxing. I actually love talking boxing. I talk to Johnny 3 to 4 times a day, talking boxing for hours that nobody know about. I talk to my boy Bob for hours nobody know about. I talk it all the time. I'm just not always live, you know. So here he is, guys. TDub was Blazing Sport. We'll be back at it like a crack at it tomorrow, probably around midday. Hit the notification bell if you want to catch the smoke. Possibly we have Johnny on there. I don't know, but here is Whatsblazing the Sports. Lola, take us out. Yeah. Talk to him. Okay. Back at it like a crack at it. Giving boxer geekers the smoke. I said I'm giving boxer geekers the smoke. All right, now we good.